green bean. 이것도 맛있을 것 같아.
크리미얼 타로.
보본 밀티. 언니 뭐 할까? 섞고 했었어야 되는데.
어머, 이게 뉴욕이지.
저거 엠파이어일걸?
어디?
평화롭다. 시야는 사람이 많네. 여기는 진짜 밤인데 사람 많다.
After finish your masters, right? Then maybe you stay here if you get a good job, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you make more money.
Yeah,
This is the best cut in the world. You cannot make more money than America. Most all Korean, Chinese, Taiwan.
Oh, really?
Most 80%, 70% ladies.
Oh, really?
71 ladies.
Oh.
But you have to be careful a little bit, you know. You watch when you see no people there, don't go there. If you go to the train station, no one is there, don't stay yourself. Okay. If you see people going, some more people go there. Walk with the people. Don't walk yourself. But it's not bad. Okay. It's not bad, you know.
Different of the juices.
And then the brand, the companies, the logos on the bottom, that was also from one of the references that you sent me.
¿Qué banana?
아 여기만 있어.
그래?
뭔가 튀김?
어디 쓸렸나 보다. 그러니까 뭐가 붙은 거 같아.
어. 해가 전혀 보이지 않잖아. 이거 왜 꽂은 거지?